In New Orleans, you didn't think I was going to let you off the hook, did you? I don't know who put you up to that. But you need to be educated a little bit more about Stephen A. Smith. So allow me to educate you. Number one, I don't give a shit. It doesn't bother me that you troll me. I can take it. You see, do you realize that at Division II Winston-Salem State, I could have been on the court averaging 20 to 25 a game, and I still wouldn't compare to a single one of y'all who've made it to the NBA? Do you understand that I know that no matter how you gloss over anything, meaning myself or anybody else, I don't compare to y'all? But your stats are wrong. 1.5 points is less than that. I was hurt. Go to the hospital in Winston-Salem. 1989. I cracked my kneecap in half. They told me I might never be able to walk the same again. And even though I maintained my scholarship, I was nothing more than a practice player because I couldn't run up and down the court more than 3 or 4 times without limping. How do we know this? Because I'm 56 and I still limp after running for a little while. I'm not lying. Period. You want to show me air balls when I shot air balls. That was with me and James Harden a decade ago, when he made me shoot in a suit and tie before I did an interview with him with no warm-ups. You missed me shooting last week, though, didn't you? You missed me shooting last year at the finals, didn't you? You missed a whole bunch of... That's neither here nor there because it doesn't matter. I couldn't shine Zion's shoes, nor C.J. McCollum, nor Brandon Ingram, nor any of them. That's why y'all in the NBA and I'm not. But let me tell you something about you, New Orleans. Because since we want to be up here and we want to make sure that we're as thorough as we can possibly be, let's talk about the New Orleans Pelicans franchise for a second here. You're in your 22nd season in New Orleans since your relocation from Charlotte. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know that by being named the Hornets and then the Pelicans, you have as many names as you do playoff series victories in 22 years? You've won 2 playoff series in 22 freaking years. You have the same amount of playoff series victories as you do names. And you talking about me? At least I'm not robbing the public by getting paid for not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, which was win. But I'm not finished. That same New Orleans Pelicans team, NBA ranked for regular season winning percentage since 2002-2003. You're 21st out of 30 teams. Did you know that? How many division titles do you have in 22 years? 1. 1. Playoff series victories, I already said, 2. Playoff record in that time. You're 22-33. That's a 40% winning percentage. NBA ranked for postseason win percentage since 2002-2003. 25th out of 30 teams. Oh! Conference finals and NBA finals appearances in that time. That would be 0. Nada. I was joking around about Zion Williamson not eating too much. We need him healthy, on a good diet, so he's strong and he's powerful. I did not imply that he's not doing it now. I said it is a concern, Antonio Daniels. I said it is a concern, New Orleans Pelicans. And I was half joking because I'm rooting for the kid. And I'm rooting for the franchise. It's a great city. Best restaurants in America. Great fan base. I might have teased y'all about the Smoothie King Arena or whatever the hell it was when Anthony Davis was there and all of that other stuff. But I enjoy my time there. David Griffin is a hell of an executive. Willie Green is a hell of a coach. C.J. McCollum is class personified, one of the best people you'll ever meet in your life. And by the way, trolling me, I don't care. You want to take a boxing video when I got 2 torn rotator cuffs from 7, 8 years ago and I'm fine. You want to sit up there and show me with a pot belly and me looking, you clearly haven't looked at me. You clearly haven't seen the transformation. I'm 56 and I'm doing it. And I'm talking to you about one of your players under the age of 25 who can't. And your response is to troll me instead of noticing your own record, your own futility, your own failures. How many times we've been looking at the New Orleans Pelicans saying they could be in the Western Conference Finals? That would be me. I'm the one that said that. These are facts. You wanted facts? Is that lazy, Antonio Daniels? Is that lazy? I want to emphasize, I'm only addressing his quote, not Antonio Daniels. He does a hell of a job on an NBA show. He's invited me on many occasions that I've been on. And I'll go back again. I love the brother. He's good people. I just disagree with his quote. We can disagree without being disagreeable. You my brother. We good. I just disagree with your quote. But come on, y'all. Pelicans, really? Oh, by the way, I forgot one last thing. Since you called me out on Friday, you've lost every game since. I mean, damn. Is that not an indication that your priorities need to get in order? Stop worrying about Stephen A. Smith. There were those before me, and there will be those after me. What you think they gonna say about you if you continue to be this futile? Get it together. Get it together. And stop worrying about me and start worrying about Dallas and Sacramento and Minnesota and Oklahoma City and the Clippers and the Denver Nuggets and the Los Angeles Lakers and the Golden State Warriors. That is your enemy. Those are your opponents. Those are the people you need to be concerned about. As for me, I'm going to say this. A couple of things. Number one, my boxing coach is begging me to just put out a video because he can't stand that me leaving that video up there. I like the video up there because I want people to think that's how I fight. So if you roll up on me wrong, you'll get your ass kicked. That's me personally. I like to think I fight like that. But no, neither here nor there. I might do another video just to show you what a lie is, but it's okay. You know why it's okay? Because I'm 56. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm not trying to fight. I'm not trying to play basketball anymore. I'm not trying to do those things. And for those of you who want to laugh at me, at these misnomers and these videos that they put out there and they talking about me, let me remind you of something. I don't get paid to do those things. I get paid to do this. Who's been number one for the last decade? Did you forget? That would happen to be me. And no matter what comes down the pike with somebody else who will ultimately supplant me as number one, that means, it still doesn't mean, I'm sorry, that it takes away from the fact that I've been number one. And I'm still climbing. Basketball was good enough to earn me a full scholarship ride to a 4-year institution that enabled me to get my degree, ultimately become a professional journalist, ultimately become a top-notch pundit, one of the best in the history of this country, who, by the way, gets paid handsomely for it. And oh, by the way, I'm a New York Times best-selling author. This is what I do. And I've been number one at it. Can you say you've been number one at anything, New Orleans Pelicans? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Albeit rhetorically, because we all know the answer. Grow up, dial it back, and win some damn games in the playoffs so I can have the pleasure of coming to the wonderful city with the wonderful fan base that is the New Orleans Pelicans, which is being exceptionally run by Mr. David Griffin and their ownership. Fall back and focus where you need to be focused.